Hey there, Shannon again with golden key number 2. Golden key number 2 doesn't have nearly as much action as golden key number 1, but definitely helps you unlock like what's going on. Okay, a little bit more background. This is super easy, but the bacteria, Staphylococcus aureus, once it gets into the blood, okay, so first off, if you have a spot on your arm and you're taking an oral antibiotics, that should be a clue, because obviously you're trying to kill it from the inside. The problem is not on the skin, the problem is in the blood. The problem is that this bacteria has taken over and your immune system can't kill it. Your immune system has submitted, and now the bacteria has a very simple personality. I call it a personality for lack of something better to call it. Its personality is simply this. Staphylococcus aureus is called an LAB, stands for lactic acid bacteria. You might want to write that down, although it's big words. Lactic acid bacteria do two things. They assimilate sugar, glucose of all forms. So they take our blood sugar, so certainly if your blood sugar spikes, they got more food. What their toxic byproduct is called D-Lactic acid. Now there's a difference. D-Lactic acid is a toxic form of lactic acid. L-Lactic acid is what we make when we exercise. So it's not lactic acid, it's not all the same. It's a toxic version of lactic acid, and it's in our blood, and it absolutely wreaks havoc on the human body. That's why people with a staph infection are tired, they can't think, they're sore, open wounds. The open wounds are from high levels of lactic acid. So these poor people, and I hope it's not you, but if it is, learning how to live in lactic acidosis or sepsis is horrible. And I'm going to tell you how to get your life back, because the problem is high levels of lactic acid, and of course there's ways of doing something about that. So that's what we're going to go into. So golden key number 2 is to understand that a major part of suppressing your immune system, making you feel terrible, the wounds, the boils, everything else is all due to D-lactic acid. So there you go. That's key number 2. This video has several sub videos because it's really important to know how to the different things about D-lactic acid. But I'm going to move on to key number 3. If you want to know the rest of it, then watch these sub videos. But let's move on to key number 3.